Vem fan skrattar så? Var det det ju? Där är Marcus som håller på att dö. Gud. Gud, okej. Nej, nu kommer vi till gameplay. Vi ska skriva en dikt. Ja, Marcus valde precis, så det är Jennifer, det är din tur. Ta vilket av orden som helst, bara välj något. Nej och chilla. Nej och chilla nu. Jag kan inte välja snopp, det finns inte. Tyvärr. Lipstick, japp. Då är det jag. Vi tar... jag vet inte, den. Nej. Jag tror detta är den sista. Det är 2020, så det måste vara den sista. Välj nu noga. Det är extremt viktigt. Nipples. Ja, vi kör det. Nej, det är nibble.
Nibble.
Undrar om vi ska sätta ihop den eller om karaktären bara bestämmer sig för att göra det av sig själv. Alex, vem var detta?
Bane.
Okej.
Hi again, Olga. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Olgort. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making the diva head first into literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Vad fan är det? Whatever.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join a club this year anyway. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what.
Jag vet inte riktigt. Nu är någon jävla amerikan, men skitsamma.
But if you don't take her seriously, then you won't see the end of it, partner. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Eller så lät hon som Napoleon som försökte ha sex, men hey, whatever.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys! Olga always gives his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work, without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable! Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
Oh, you two are really good compisar, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come?
Yeah. Vad sa du? Va? Han dör.
How come?
Ja, det blev, hörde ni det? Det blev fan en svängelsk Gollum där.
Oh, come! You and I can become good friends too!
What the fuck is that? Okay. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
You even brought you something today, you know?
Vänta, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. ooh, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. A wink. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, här. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Okay, jag läste att hon... Jag läste någonting else. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a cock.
Oh shit.
But she pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I'm just going to have a little bit of beer. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a kort läsning, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted to. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look framåt to hearing what you tänker. Now that everyone's set... Håll den I byxorna, Marcus. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already last year burned by a book. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. It's about så här hon öppnar upp boken och hon bara... I can't help but notice her intense expression. Like when she's waiting for this... Like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, så kan vi inte vara på texten. Ursäkta mig. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Och varför byter de? Vi är I samma rum. Alex, vem var detta?
Ladyboy.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica, man! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! Detta är fyllot.
What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess around?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Mind your own fucking business. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway?
I had to bring it up at some point. Maybe I imagined it, I don't know. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? Ah, I see. There's a lone various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Now nobody can find my porn. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. All good. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover, motherfucker. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out one of the first volumes of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo.
No, don't just stand there.
Ooh-ah. I pet mig i ögat. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat next against the wall. Beneath the windowsills, she pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Shouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Alltså helt ärligt, det här är ju fan Jaden Smith level of fucking logik. Shouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time.
What?
You can't read at the same time like that.
Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Sätta så här, den här tjejen är lite söt. Jag ska så här scoocha lite närmare och så bara
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few pages before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice.
Oi.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder. Much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Well,
How long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series, or I've had a few drinks. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk all the same. What? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Ingen kan läsa och prata samtidigt, håll käften. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Is there going to be a pot? Well, obviously, you think I'll run through something that I didn't have a plot? I mean, I guess now I know what you're saying. The beginning is about simple things. It's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. Besides, he's still entertaining. But later on, it's all kind of drama. When you get into their backstory, some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you, Anakin. Hey, Mike! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen... I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Vad fan är hon? En fucking transformer?
Ladyboy.
Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess. But is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. What does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious.
What are you shouting me for?
Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Nothing bad for anyone that's impressionable. Ah!
Definitely not a coincidence. Jag måste bara dubbelkolla så att allting... Jo, det gör det. Okej. Jag ska bara dubbelkolla så rösten spelades in. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Punkt. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Like Sons of Anarchy, for instance. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. I'm drunk all the time anyway, so.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Yes.
Förlåt återmätningen där.
Sorry.
If I could ever get my friends to read this. They think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. It makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. You're drunk and you're ugly.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait! Which part? Wait, I got that screenshot.
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in the club room. It's not like my dad's porn. It's all over the place. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Fuck you, Monica. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it, and all I ever read about is cars.
Well, not like that solves any of my problems. I'm still drunk.
Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
So,
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
yes, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
Beer. I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Ew. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. I've just finished the chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Och innan vi går hit så behöver jag behöver röga och jag behöver pissa.
Okej.
Och jag behöver påfyllning om jag ska hålla på med. Detta var skitkul. Ge mig 5. Ge mig 5.
Partyt.
Doki
Jävla spel.
För jävla spel, ja.
Vad händer?
Jävla musiken i bakgrunden också.
Ja, jag hör något skit. Så, bild i bild. Nej, nog där. Nej, där. Så. Ja, just sant. Oops. Ja, det är snart julafton.
Ja, trevligt. Jag hör musiken i bakgrunden.
Ja.
Diddle.
Ja.
Monica, hon vill fira julafton.
Close. Ja, det låter bra. Det var bra när man var liten. Oj! Ja, besök världen.
Duna, duna, duna. Du, 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 du. Alex är och kissar och rugar.
Han tar en paus.
Han har ont i halsen.
Och vad entertainment. Oops, är det fler? Jag spelar. Jo, men han har ju paus ju. Nästas.
Ja, varför inte?
Jag tror du skulle säga någonting annat.
Jag vill se fan ny bra skräckfilm. Jag vill till Nybro strand och se skräckfilm. Ja, jag rakar mina ben med tänderna.
Har du sett?
Japp. Jag vet. Varsågod. Det kostar 2 kronor per minut.
Oj, gud.
Oj, då.
Där hörde jag faktiskt skillnaden. Det där var Neo. Okej, det där var Jennifer menar jag. Jag sa fel namn. Jag menar Neo först.
Jag sa fel där.
Är det någon som... Jag hänger inte med i vad som händer och det är jag som läser det.
Jag har ingen aning.
Antingen ska jag raka Neos eller Jennifers ben med mina tänder. Exakt.
Okej, är vi redo?
Okej, everyone.
Jag kör en stund till, sen ska jag spela lite, vet du det, Man of Medan och sen ska jag gå och lägga mig. Men jag är på en stund till.
Alex, vem var detta? Hjälp mig.
Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? We were about to make out in the closet. Sorry, here's my ass.
Varför gjorde hon så?
I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahaha, Batman.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. All right. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back?
Usually they steal shit from me. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah. But Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you, numbskull. Eh? Is that really alright? I've never borrowed anything before. I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I actually hate books really, really, really much, but there were so many cute girls. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start on the next one. And if it gets bent, now kill ya! By tomorrow, I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face and also other parts of her. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish this? All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Det har varit en hel jävla dag sen sist. Okay. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically put out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay. Bane. Så Monica då alltså?
Japp.
Är det någon som har några invändningar? Lik med Bane, okay. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want to know I'm putting in effort. Jag tror jag ändå kommer behöva visa alla så att... Oh, look, it's the same background as before, but now there's a girl here.
Hi, Olga. Bruce Wayne. Having a good time so far. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. We'll be playing American football soon. Take over the pitch. Oh, sorry, wrong universe. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better to annoy Batman, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Or does she want to be? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me, Batman?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, all good. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Here's my ass if you want to see it. Well, it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Barabu. I like it all good.
Jävlar vad hon läste snabbt. Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Gay ass. And she's a good writer too, which means you're also good, I guess. So take that as a compliment. Here's my ass once more.
Ha 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 ha. If you say so.
Yep. There are lots of...
Oh,
There are a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. I said a lot of things. I don't remember all of it. Maybe she's not an expert Batman. But you probably won't find much filler in these poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Oh, that's okay. We've all tried to bomb someone in our lives. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. What kind of villain are you? I'm strong and stuff. Everyone else might be a bit biased for their own kinds of styles. What if you go to the gym? I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write to...
Okay.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha ha. Ah.
Ah ha 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 ha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? It's all about death and strong people breaking backs and all that. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very...
Nej, vänta, men det är fan fel röst. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Like that one time I went on the field and talked to everyone before it exploded. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Okej, läser vi detta i min Olgårds röst eller läser vi det i Banes röst?
Banes.
Ja, det måste vara Banes röst. Okej, hur scrollar jag ner? Så gör jag, okej.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. Fuck you, Bruce, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's not too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was to keep. Shredding forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. Oh, sorry. I was looking... I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Fuck you, Bruce Wayne.
Nej, vänta, Batman menar jag.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ha. It's okay. Yeah, kind of style has gotten pretty unpopular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Mine was absolute shit. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Like the one I did on the plane before I threw that guy out. What was the inspiration behind...
Nej, vänta, fel röst igen. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah, I am the Joker.
Han får skratta hur mycket han vill. Skratta är fantastiskt.
Well, I'm not Well, I'm not...
Han är faktiskt 13. Det är sant. Det är sant.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, you know, my gym routine and stuff, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later, Batman, or go to jail. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening!
And then we... Okay.
Ja, jag tackar där, det var skitbra.
Ja, det är lugnt. Du är välkommen tillbaka nästa gång.
Mycket fint.
Ja, jag är inte färdig.
Jag lämnar partyt också.
Ja, det är gott, Alex. Ta hand om dig.
Detsamma. Ja, tack som fan. Mycket roliga skratt ikväll. Fantastiskt jävla idé, Alex.
Det var Marcus idé. God jul, säger Jennifer.
Ja, god jul, vännerna. Ha det bra. Vi ses i övermorgon, Jonsson och Alex.
Ja.
Gå
nu innan jag glömmer alla rösterna.
Ja, okej, förlåt. Ha det bra alla andra. Hej.
I love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Okej. Vem är det nu då? Ja, men välj. Okej, Jens har valt. Vem fan är nu det då? Ja, det är hon som är fyllut. Ja, okej, I gotcha.
Okej.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, I'm drunk again.
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Nah, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion because I can't read.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Okay. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I should be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what we really look like. I mean, you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
No! You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. Jag vet inte varför Jennifer stack, om det var en bugg eller inte. Nej, de låg ut. All right. In any case. De gittar. Det är lugnt. De hör väl av sig. Ja. Vi är fortfarande on stream, men ja. Det vi hör dig. Vi hör dig direkt. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I did. Only because Monica will make me, but I don't.
Ja, det sa jag innan. Det är ju för att jag orkar inte hålla på och spara det hela tiden, så jag tänkte att vi drar upp hela skiten på YouTube sen. Okej, vi går vidare. Det löser sig. Okej.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can fly. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I told you you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
But, to be honest,
I am.
Vänta.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Right, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
Ja, men Olgot är ju... Men det är ju hela grejen, det är ju en dating sim, så jag antar att vi kommer få välja en av de här så småningom. Eller någonting. I don't know. Jag har aldrig spelat detta innan.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
2 sekunder. Jag ska bara länka till Twitch. Fan är min, vad är min sån? TV snedstreck PVT Fragstorm. La 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 la. Men vad fan, länken blir helt fucked. Whatever. Vi köttar. Yeah, I understand.
Other nice thing about simple writing, it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Help bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went. Jag vet inte, du nös.
Jag nös. Jag förde upp micken dock.
Ja, jag hörde inte.
Ah.
I guess more went into it than I realized.
But what it means to be a pro, I'm glad learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if not, okay. 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 Vadå? I don't care. Okej, jag tror vi kanske måste stänga ner detta nu. Vad fan, du kan inte bara skriva. Ska jag läsa det skitet? Jag har redan läst det i och för sig. Okej. Men det är anime, så det är lugnt. I don't really care. De ska väl föreställa det. Kawaii. Funny guy, all kawaii. Okej. Den här första jävla meningen får man att kräkas i munnen. Men whatever, fuck it, vi är här. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Ja. Nej, det är 2 till. Det är Gollum och där är... Ja, det kvittar vilket vi tar. Vi kommer ta allihopa. Så vi har svengelska och vi har... Okej, hejdå. Du kan förbereda dig i alla fall.
Yeah, a good poem, all that. Sure, it's the first time.
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Olgert. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, are you?
You know, vad är egentligen texten? No, fuck it, vem bryr sig?
Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Ooh. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. And also I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a lot better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Just sounds like you know. A bit fucking crazy. Kind of crazy I like. Really, really nice. Förlåt, sorry. Jag blev distraherad. Jag blev distraherad med en sak. 2 sekunder. Jag behöver vila rösten också. Det tar hårdare på en än vad man tror när man läser grejer och man gör röster.
Det gör det.
Doodly-doot-doot-doot. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast. Even though...
Oh, no, fail röst. Even though you were late for school?
It's better to skip breakfast. Pointy fingers, ho 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 ho, ooh. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Still in the same fucking room. Okej, svengelska. Marcus, har du varit på toa och sånt nu? För nu jävlar smäller det. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. That's fine. Don't force yourself. I am inte. I just need to put my tankar into forest. Håll på. Okej. This is din första tid att skriva en poem, right? Yeah. Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I am förlåt. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Holger, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new skribenter. And having been through all that myself, I kind of learned to pick up potatoes on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very, very, very deliverable. In andra ord, they tend to pick up a writing style brought from the tropic matter and they form fit to fit the foodie and the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are vacant. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Now, of course, it's not something I can be beskylld for. There is många different skickligheter och tekniker go into reading, even in simple poem. Not just finding them or building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Jag also hoppas that everyone else in klubben gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though, men fuck henne. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Jag skulle inte prata bakom folks ryggar så. I baja. Sorry, bror. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please, I do. I'd love to share my tankar, processor, behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if Yuri, fuck, bubbelmage. Yuri smiles dreamily if that's a rare opportunity, as if it's, vänta, en gång till. Varför är denna meningen den svåraste? Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under lyktan. Fan skriver som en 5-åring. The tendrils of my hair illuminate underneath the amber glow. Bading. It must be this one. The last remaining shitlight to have withstood the test of tid. Den sista yet to be replicerad by the sickening blågrön hu av den framtid. Jag badar. Calm. Breathing out of the present but living in the pasta. The light flickens. I flicken back. Ja. Kan du ge det på din jävel? Pung. I'm so sorry. I have such terrible stomach ache. Handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Vad sa du? Jag ska skicka detta till Dick 2 sekunder. Men jag pissar då. Ja, jag skickar till mig från din Dick till min Dick. Ja, i alla fall. Det beror på om han kommer läsa den, för han har tydligen inte aviseringar på sin Instagram. Shout out to DND snackar film på Spotify. Okay. I wasn't think. Va? Vad sa du, kissemannen? Har vi inte checkat?
Ja, det är det.
Men där är ingen som tittar. Vad snackar du om? Kanske, men detta är ju med, detta ska upp på YouTube sen, din duffel. Men kissar du så läser jag. Innan jag måste gå och kissa. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you long time to läsa. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poem. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, jag ville to write something a little more mild. So something easy to digest. Alla har vi beställt kebabpizza. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about spöken at all, Olgert. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after else. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a piece. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to its spöke. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the pasta, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Oh, it's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Nej, fan fel röst! I'm räkning med dig. Kan vi ta en liten paus där, tror vi?
Absolut.
Är det okej? En liten rögig paus och en liten kisspaus.
Ja, en liten paus.
I will be back shortly.
Wait. Nej. Nej. Det är underhållande i alla fall. Känner mig lite smutsig. Bättre när du spelar bingo. Bättre detta än att spela bingo. Shoot. Nej. Vad är det? Nej, okej. Nej, jag tycker inte om. Men skaldjur så är jag inte så glad för det. Nej. Tyvärr. Alltså. Gillar alla, jag gillar det. Det var fisk. Kebabfisk. Fy fan. Håller mig till fisk. Någon kebabsmak. Delikatess. Och skäller Penny i gälarna. Jag vet inte. Han skulle ha en paus och spara rösten. Han behöver spara rösten. Han skulle ni med. Lär vi... Kanske. Vad vet jag? Jo. Nej. Jag har slutat, jag kan inte spela det samtidigt. Något annorlunda. Ingenting i den japanska kulturen. Ja, tag sen nej.
Okej.
Ja.
Vad är det, du är traumatiserad av att vara tillbaka igen?
Oj. Han försvinner ibland.
Nej, han försvinner ibland. Det är för att han försvinner ibland. Det är rätt så vanligt för Marcus emellanåt.
Oj.
Okej. Jag ska bara dopa mig från... Okej. Är vi redo? Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. There was a little more... No, det är fel. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even though it was put together by about 6 people. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. And this is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What is this language?
Hey? Did you say something?
There is nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Tack. Yours is, cat. Cat? Vänta, jag läser det fel.
Good. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that, bror. I just meant the language, I guess. I was try saying something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. which people did, by the way. They all liked it. They all got it too. So based on that, I'm going to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, ursäkta mig. I appreciate the offer, but I have spent long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspirerande, which I haven't yet. And Olgot liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Epa! That's not what I... You, yes. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Olgot appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I'm like full of yourself. Yeah. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? Åh fan, det blev svengelska där också. Nej, whatever. Allting är samma jävla röst. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Olga started showing up. Okay.
Okay.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
Hur fan gör jag de rösterna samtidigt? It doesn't involve you, du.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was just standing there.
Well, got. Hon are just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point I'm trying,
What?
There's a point in making your poems all convoluted for no...
Nej, jag läste det fel.
What's the point? It's making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Olga.
Vänta. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning of the most efficient. Avoiding them is not only necessary, limiting dig själv, it's also a slöseri. Do you understand that, right, Helgot? Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be...
Okay, boys. Vad väljer vi? Är det svengelska eller fyllot, eller ska vi be Gollum hjälpa oss?
Nu hörde vi inte vad du sa, Marcus. En gång till. Jag hör dig nu. Ben kan jag kan inte fråga Ben. Det är antingen svengelska, Fyllot eller Gollum. Your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you. That's not an excuse for you both to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. You shouldn't take my poem seriously.
Marcus, hon kommer hänga sig. Nu kör vi på det. Marabu. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Jag säger. Jag märkte inte det at all. I'm so sorry. But, fel röst. Sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I meant. It was her. That's okay. Well, I think that's quite enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even Vad pausar jag? Jo, det... Men vad fan, de måste ju bygga upp karaktärerna först. I don't fucking know. Skäll inte på mig. Jag läser bara skiten. Jag hänger inte med. Ja, det tror jag ju inte. Men ja. Jag tänker att vi kör vidare så får vi kanske lära oss det så småningom. Problemet är att jag vet faktiskt inte riktigt jag vet inte hur man sparar. Vänta. Så gör man. Så. Ja, men det är lugnt. Ja, men vi löser det. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need her.
You know what? I'm going to do just that. I'll spare me for having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Not okay! Didn't really need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her while I'm sipping on my beer and sit in an adjacent chair. Vem fan var det? Just det. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, all right. I tror you. Thanks, Olgot. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have a part of this. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. En sak till. That one thing that Nasuki said. I would never do anything so shameful. Vänta lite, Dick kommer inte in på skit. Jag måste faktiskt vänta lite, 2 sekunder. 2 sekunder. Gud, hur fan kommer jag nu åt min jävla... Hur länkar jag min shit? How do I link my shit on the Twitter? Så. Men det kan ju vara också, Dick, att du måste ha ett konto. Jag tror det är ålders... Jag trodde jag hade stängt av åldersbegränsningen. Begränsat. Do. Okay. I would never do anything. Så skamfullt. So? What thing did Nasuki say? Streck, utropstecken. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person. Okay. Vänta. Vadå av alla då? Men fucking... Nej, Dick. Tänk om titta på din jävla bild. Vänta, jag ska fan skriva att jag har gjort en shoutout till honom. Fuck det. Han ska in och titta. Tolle. Make enough for one more. Nej, men det har jag läst. Fuck det. Ja. Oh wow, vi är i samma klassrum. Big whoop.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Nej, vänta, det var fel röst. Whatever, fuck it. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, mostly, but Jack Daniels empty. All good? How about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Det här är en jävla line som du aldrig trodde Bane skulle säga.
Awesome.
Så här, det hade aldrig stått i Dark Knight Rises.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, because I am a smart guy, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Vänta. So. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Okay. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying. I can't really say. Okay, fair, yeah, let's fail. So I can't really say I'm enjoying it. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Holger, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's,
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. What the Nej, vi måste skriva nästa poem.
Detta spelet är långt.
Ja, detta är spel. Ja, men detta är ett långt spel. Det är ingenting vi kommer att göra hela ikväll. Vi bara håller på tills vi tröttnar. Good content. Ja, men det är för fan din jävla förtjänst. Okej. Vet du vad? Därför tar vi depression först. Jens, jävla.
Nej, då tar vi en side till. Ja, alla dåliga.
Vi tar alla dåliga nu, Marcus. Det är inget. Det är du som väljer. Okej, vi tar uncontrollable. Jens?
Massacre.
Jävlar, det är till och med. Okej. Marcus?
Tog inte du det förra gången också? Nej, du... Whatever. Okej, det är jag. Sticky. Jens?
Frightening.
Vad sa du?
Frightening.
Frightening. Marcus? Giraffe? Vet du vad? Du kör cheeks. Because we will like them clapping. Okej. Jens?
Disaster.
Vad sa du?
Disaster.
Ja, jag bara sa assassin. Jag bara, vad fan står det?
Assassin.
Okej, Marcus. Nu kör vi den då. Swimsuit. Jens?
Sadness.
Du måste tala tydligare. Jag hör ej.
Sadness.
Sadness.
Yeah.
Japp, okej. Marcus?
Out.
Pink. Defeat. Jens?
Dream.
Breathe.
Extreme.
Extreme. Det var ju tur att jag inte klickade då.
Talar så jävla.
Nej, jag vet inte om det är jag som har väntat lite. Jag ska kolla inställningarna här. Det kan vara jag som... Så jag skulle ha... I och med att Marcus också är på en annan sån så skruvar jag på honom också. Så. Marcus.
Såklart.
Det är min tur. Vi har tagit pappa redan. Dark. Vänta lite.
Har vi typ. Jag kunde ha ett positivt. Fuck it. Inferno.
Inferno.
Ja, längst upp till vänster.
Ja, ursäkta. Drygar jag mig så är det är Dick Navmark från det snackar film på Spotify. Så, nu har han fått 2 shoutouts. Nu måste han suga min kuk. Han kommer ner i januari förresten.
January.
Om. Ja, vad fan är du i krokarna? När fan börjar du jobba igen? Om du vill säga det. Tänk på att vi är live. Nej, du är inte i lands. Det är för fan närmare honom än vad vi är nu. Bajsålen. Ja, det är ju mycket närmare honom än vad han behöver vara på i januari. Men whatever. Okej. Det kanske är en rap. Whatever. Another day passes. And it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hey, Albert!
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Yeah.
Så för fan, jag pallar inte. Av allting så är det som får mig.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry and I'm going to drink some beer. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. I'm a low-carb diet.
Eh?
That's
Not like you at all.
I have my reasons. I don't want to shit my pants. Why don't we take a look at your What?
What? Ursäkta? Va? Var kom detta ifrån? Okej.
Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Giganten.
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it I kan läsa. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I knew it.
Nej, fan fel röst. And I wouldn't have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Okay. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Also, my middle name is Sherlock Holmes. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some, you filthy homeless. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ha 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 ha. Vadå? Out of nowhere. Okej, vet du vad? Bara för det. Nu, för han skrev... För grejen är att han skrev, han joinar när vi är klara här. Jag vet inte vad han gör. Nu får du random shout. Vänta lite, jag måste kolla om din röst fortfarande är med trots att du är med. 2 sekunder. Säg någonting. Nej, din röst låter inte, Marcus. Din röst låter inte. Jag vet inte varför. Men gratulera. Nej, den låter inte på streamen, inte när du är på... Ja, men det är ju bra för censur och alla grejer du snackar. Däremot så funkar det ju inte för Dicks random shoutouts.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
Nej. Men jag vet inte om du kan kolla din telefon och säga om du kan dela därifrån. Alltså om du kan så här, tillåta din röstdelning från telefonen i inställningarna. Alltså i appen menar jag. Ja, det borde inte vara någon annorlunda, men vad fan vet jag. För jag hör dig inte när jag lyssnar på chatten. Nej, jag vill inte. Okej. Vi fortsätter.
I didn't notice that she was listening in.
Det verkar så.
Her face is in her book as always.
Det är lite synd också, för det kommer ju inte med på videon in the future heller.
Allt snack.
Aha. I wasn't listening in or anything. It was... It was just something in min bok.
Really? Then I'll go to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Like a loan från Handelsbanken. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I did not mean that. I get too absorbed into min bok.
I really like it when you speak of my way. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that,
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still. Kommer från dig, Sayori. Antar there's a little devil inside the all of us. Är det inte det?
Don't let that fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to a club before she even told me.
Vänta lite, det var fel röst väl? Eller vet jag inte. Whatever. Jo, det var det. Ja, men den repliken som precis var inte det min? Nej, jag vet inte. Whatever. Fuck. Vid det här laget så vet jag inte vem som är vem. Jag har typ 14 olika röster i mitt huvud nu och 5 av dem är förmodligen minderåriga, överåriga asiater.
You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on. Give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere. Det är illa. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Vilken röst är detta? Power up!
Ow! That was... Cookie!
Alltså vad är det? Kan någon ge henne lite så här fucking autistpiller eller någonting? Jag vet inte. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that almost worked.
That was not gonna give it to you.
Nej, vänta.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
Det lät likadant. Whatever.
But I heard you blab about the cupcakes.
Motherfucker.
It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Ahaha!
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Ugh. Är det hon, Shou Chang?
Sayuri suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
I'm going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Fuck, jag missade den. Whatever.
Can I try it?
Gee, better can't be chocolate.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, but do you think why do you think I gave you that one? That's not alcoholic.
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
What's that filly, buddy? I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Okay. Sayuri suddenly leans down, takes a bite out of Natsuki. What the fuck is going on here? Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Okay, this is some lesbian shit, man. Lovely. You gotta eller i våra termer så är det fyllo antastar. Gollum antastar fyllo. Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Oh, gee, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, tell Sayuri.
Eh? Natsuki. Hey up. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Det är hon ju visst det, hon står ju till höger.
Where's Monica anyway?
Nej, det är Yuri. Det var ingenting. Jag kommer inte ihåg vem... Vad är Monica i Bane? Just det, så var det. God fråga. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Och när jag tänker efter så är jag rätt så säker på att Monica och Yuri har bytt dialekter. Det var egentligen tvärtom från början. Nej, det är Yuri som är svengelsk. Vi lyssnar på Yuri nu. Det är Monica som är, eller nu enligt denna timelinen så är det Monica som är Bane. För hon är typ ledaren av alla de här jävla människorna. Så fan. Okej. Nästa gång, jag vet vi kommer inte hinna färdigt detta, men nästa gång så måste du fixa ditt jävla internet så du kan vara med på detta. Vi fortsätter.
Ja, men det får du inte veta idag.
Det får du inte veta ikväll. Ja, men jag har fan inte bråttom. Who gives a shit? Have any of you... För de som inte hör han så var han rätt så snuskig. Have any of you heard anything about her being late idag?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. Hennes Marit. That's... Det jag vet, men jag kommer lägga upp det på YouTube för 51:e gången. That is a bit unusual.
I am okay.
Okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all.
Yeah. You don't think she... Shaza.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. I would not be överraskad. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, vänta, vilken är det? Det är mitten. Vänta, ja.
Yeah, that's not true.
Excuse me.
Okej, så jag har 3 olika sorters nack. Eller så här. Hals. Det är så här. Svensken är längst upp. Ja, precis. Svensken är längst upp. Gollum är i mitten. Fyllet är längst ner. Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super horny. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Det är inte ens en bra ben. Det är inte ens en bra ben. Vill du ändå ligga med honom så länge? Jag hoppas jag hår i mun.
I wasn't worried or anything. I was just throwing a guy out of a plane.
My girl chose the club over her boyfriend. After all.
I don't know, Bruce Wayne. Oh, what on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up? Anyway, because I'm still an edgy anime character.
Well,
Jag satte handen på näsan 2 gånger där.
well, my last appearance today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha.
That makes no sense, though. You never heard the bell ring at last.
I must not have I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's,
Monica looks at me.
maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Oh, if that's so, Mr. Bruce Wayne, pretending to not be Batman, bastard asshole.
Varför inte? Det har du ju inte fucking sett. Det har du inte sett en jävla anime någon gång i hela ditt liv. Eller spelat dubbad version av anime. Det är så jävla överdrivet. Det är hela anledningen till att jag gör den. Men tack.
In that case, I won't let you down, Marcus.
Oh, okay. Monica smiles sweetly, showing her ample ass. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Aiden Gillen didn't weigh very much when I threw him out of the cockpit. Fuck that guy. And I'd really love the chance to share once already.
I see. Jag är jättesugen på att säga allt. Det har ju varit referenser till alla jävla filmer. Det är de enda jag kommer ihåg. Nice. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. Är Jens fortfarande med eller har han dött? Jens, sover du? Jens! Okej, ingen kunde höra det, men jag kunde höra det. Jag vet inte var han är. Fuck it. Har han gått... Frågan är... Okej, kvällens fråga. Har Jens gått på dass? Eller har han gått bort? Eller ska jag skriva till honom och fråga? Vänta lite. Jag vet inte om du är riktigt skratt eller låtsas. Jag frågar, har du gått på dass? Eller har du gått bort? Jag tyckte väl han var lite tyst. Lille Jens. Nej, han är, nej. Nu ska vi fortsätta med det här möget. Skit i. Jag har inte Jens nu. Ring han på Face. Ring han på Facebook. Är det jag? Men vet du vad? Jag ska kanske gå och kiss. Nej, det är jag, din motherfucker. Jag ska röga. Jag löser Jens under tiden. Här kommer vara jättetyst under tiden. Så vet inte om någon jävla fucking Abraham Lincoln joinar så det är tyst. Du hör inte Marcus för att han pratar med mig, han pratar med dig. Fuck you. Jag kommer om en stund. Swedish Larsson. Ja, på Insta. Nu gav jag en gratis shoutout till den jäveln och han har inte ens varit med i chatten på hur länge som helst. Fuck han. Jag kommer strax.
Det var jag här. Ja, men det var jag faktiskt. Det var att bajsa. Jag bajsa. Bajsat ihjäl mig. Det har jag inte. Nu skrivs det som satan till mig. Han är här. Jag har svarat. La 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 di.
Okej, jag är tillbaks.
Åh,
Åh, det är Jens också. What the shit?
Ja. Jag har svarat.
Du har svarat. Ja, men inte tillräckligt snabbt.
Nej, men jag har inte helmet på.
Är vi redo?
Ja. Nu han Maestro är fortfarande. Ja, det var han.
Vänta. Jag kan inte skriva lika snabbt som jag snackar. Kiss-syndrom, det är ju hemskt. Okej. Sonja, nu ska vi se vad vi kan göra. Jag har till och med dragit till en monster nu för nu börjar jag bli lite sådär lullig. Onykter. Okej. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. And we're back again in this same fucking room. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It
It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Punkt. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing as I made her uncomfortable. Ew, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rehearsing a bit of this, and a bit of that. So, that's the book that you gave me, right? Meh. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah! Well, Shella. When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. I was not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable saga. Was that so? What's it about, anyway? Shella, meh? Yuri closes the book and Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Leave no Russian. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, all right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in högskola who moves in with with her long lost young sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strong. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, who needs desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall asunder. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Jag önskar att vi gjorde detta fucking tidigare, helt ärligt. Alltså att vi började med detta klockan typ 6 på kvällen eller någonting. Mer anime, stå i samma jävla rum, prata med andra folk. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So, that dark turn came from nowhere. Vilken dark turn? Vad sa hon sist? Or whatever. Fuck it. Ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Olgort? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of things. No? Jag var inne på så här, Walking Dead. I can definitely enjoy those kind of things, Laurie. Stuff. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, you know. Jag hoppas så. Cool! Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just like, like that kind of thing. Like those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things händer, not just because someone wants to be elak, but because they have their own goals, of their own philosophy that they believe in. Then, so... Va? Then, suddenly, when you thought you're related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their ensidig moral interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling. Är jag inte? Ja, inte igen. I am sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Oh, fuck. Sexrösten dör. Oh, good. Okay. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fool my thoughts, I kind of glömmer to pay attention to andra människor. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something konstigt. Snälla, stop mig if I'm talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The last thing I can do is listen. I say as I drink a Monster. I'm not sponsored by Monster, but I wish I was. It's a literature club after all. That's... Well, it's sant. In factum, I might as well get started listening, yeah, right? You don't have to. Ha 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 ha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Pung 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 pung. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into the bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Also, my father used to touch me and sit close, but hey, whatever. That is a reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything with my teenage muscles and stuff. I go to the gym, you know, unlike Bane. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence
over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. It's sorry, bro. Jag bara... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I don't know my lines, but hey. Ja, gör jag? I don't really mean to. Sorry, bro. Jag menar... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Nice, so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Better use my strong hand. Better use my strong hand. Vad fan är det? Scary Movie 4? Okay, flat. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Här! Oh, vi har en ny bild. Wow. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Congratulations, we've just figured out how to hold a book between the two of us. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it into her under her thumb after it flips on her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh, are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Alltså för helvete. What the shit, dude? Varför läser jag detta? I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be... Okay, där skulle varit ett komma där kanske. I så fall. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Okay. You know this used to reading, right? You're stupid. Is that it? You cannot put two bokstäver tillsammans. You fuck dumb ass. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. You know, if you need särskolan kanske. It's probably the least I can do. It's probably the least I can do. I can teach you to read. I know how to read. And you can also read. Just put the fucking letters together, you dumbass. Since you've been so patient with me, also probably looking down my cleavage. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I am ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, because I am illiterate. I do not know any of these words, so I turn it by my own volition. Also, I'm pretty sure that word spelled boobs. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange, like every touch of the fabric of the paper is like a touch on the boobies! Oh, good. My thumb gently letting go. Fuck detta! God damn it! Okay. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. It's like we're thumbing it ourselves, and I'm loving it. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but maybe one of us should hold a fucking book, and another one should fucking read. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, yeah, do you think so? How? Oh! Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but like Jeffrey Dahmer said, I wish I could, I guess. Alltså jag pallar inte. But they kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Jag säger. And now we're standing. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Men, Olgert, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with henne. It is so embarrassing that you think that... wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Pung. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Det är the whole thing about her, att hon är så blyg. What are you saying? All of the sudden, when we have been thumbing each other all evening.
Nej.
Okay, everyone!
Utropstecken.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough.
Burn. Jag tror inte hon är ett alternativ. Jag tror inte att hon är ett alternativ. För jag tror det är antingen svengelska. Ja, okej. Herregud, fucking svengelska sex. God damn.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long, Batman.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. I mean, your poems have been shit.
Det är inte så. Det är lugnt. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. What?
Bara creepier.
Så bara yes. Det är en metafor. Du stänger boken som att du stänger benen av min... Bara spara spelet, så. guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. You might be a woman, you might be a man. you might be a woman, you might be a man, you might be something else.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit. You know? A winky, smiley.
That's good seasoning. Also reasoning. In that case, feel free to fish the first 2 chapters in your free tid.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slip it back into my bag.
Hur många jävla väskor har, eller hur många fucking böcker har den här snubben i väskan nu? She's about to go down. Oh! Ja, just det var den andra på. Men ingenting spelar roll från den första jävla dikten. Men det kvittar för vi måste läsa upp dem för alla. Ja, men just detta är inget val, Marcus. Detta är liksom vi måste läsa upp dem för alla. Men vi kan börja med Swinglish. Absolut. Let's see what you have written idag. Pung. Extra pung. Antagligen, ja men det kommer ju antagligen ha resultat i slutet. Förmodligen. Annars hade det inte gett oss vad. Någonting måste du ha. Yep.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you, like it?
Well, gott. How did you pick up on this so snabbt? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know anything at all, fucking pervert.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her, because I am a nice man. I am not a nice guy, I'm a nice man.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It förmodligen sounds really stupid, but saying någon motiverad by me writing, it just makes me really happy, also wet in all the good places.
Are you saying... Are you saying you've never shared your writing before?
De gjorde detta... What? De gjorde detta förra rundan.
Yuri.
Det är jättebra att du är censurerad denna omgången.
Yuri nods. Really?
Nej, det är lite tradigt.
Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And vid sidan om, people just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh.
Okay.
Even your close friends?
Pung.
Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Ja. Ja, jag gör. If it's with you. Oh fuck, here we go. Okay. Den rakon. Det hände in the dead of night medan I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, den första tiden I noticed my strange tenderness as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the konsekvenser. Well aware that the raccoon, fuck's sake, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing, beautiful of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urg. The måne increments its face and reflecterar that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistenar in the ögon of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting mina emotions on the nya känslomässiga djur. The raccoon har den gör dig sugen på sockerkaka, ja det förstår jag. The raccoon har tagit to following me. Du kunde säga that we've gotten quite used to varandra. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So mitt bröd är always handy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tappar min PS4-kontroll. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. En rush of blood, classic Pavlovnan conditioning. Oj, jag råkade trycka innan han läste färdigt. Ja. Jättebra, duktig flicka. Ja, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary and conveying motions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them little people. Why do you keep them to yourself? Yeah, because från Hobbiton, fan bror. They're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Olgot? Well, yeah. I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. There's a little hobbit hiding inside your pantry. The best, the best we can do is respektera each other and our individualiteter, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After allt, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Men jag är glad. Va? Med röv, jag är glad att du är en god lyssnare. Klart vi måste. Detta är den sista, sen tänker jag att vi lägger locket på för ikväll. Min röst orkar inte så mycket mer. Ja, fast den är också 01:28 och jag ska upp om typ 7 timmar. Så vi kör Gollum också. Ja.
I like this one, Olgot. It's had some nice fillings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I just burped in your ear. I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Apologies. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try keep it in mind.
Well, of whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little of both. There's a word for that, right? That's the word I'm looking for. A bittersweet. Yeah. I'm talking a lot. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Yep. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug.
Also medicine, but hey.
I make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Olgert. I should write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Fuck me. Jesus, okay.
my scalp like the lid of a jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles with that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. It does not rhyme, but fine, whatever. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. Doesn't rhyme. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Oh, of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but you're fucking insane. I mean, I didn't expect something like this. Coming from you, I hardly know you, but hey, whatever.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Maybe you need to not talk to me anymore.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly, but sort of exactly anyway. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've got 'em pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. It's better than fucking cutting the insides of my thighs. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
No, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okej boys, jag tänker lägga locket på det, för nu är min röst trött. Men jag tänker... Nu har ni haft typ hur länge som helst och lyssnat på det här möget. Så att vi tar igen detta nästa, men vi tar igen detta nästa vecka, det är ingen problem.
To be continued.
Utan. Men vi ser till att fortsätta detta vid ett senare tillfälle, definitivt.